friends, I'm Laylee. I'm meeting my friend Emily in Bopiliao today. Bopiliao is a historical structure that's in the middle of Wanhua, which is the oldest neighborhood in Taipei. Bopiliao literally translates to peeling skin structure. And nobody really knows for sure why the name. Some say that it's the peeling of tree barks for the early timber industry in Taipei. And some people say it's from skinning animals for the leather industry also in Taipei. All we know for sure is that streets around this structure have been around for over 200 years in the early Qing dynasty. This historical structure has since then been subdivided into separate spaces for exhibitions, and part of it that's been converted into a museum space to educate people about local history. Other than sightseeing, we're also here for our love of coffee. Why the love of coffee? This weekend at Bopiliao, they're having the opening for the second annual Coffee Festival. Is coffee traditionally Taiwanese? Well, Taiwanese people's love for coffee has multiplied over the past couple of decades. And in the Wanhua district, there are tens of cafes, and coffee drinking has become a culture here in Taipei. The Coffee Festival was opened by the local community college's drumming class. After that impressive opening, off we go for some coffee. There are 30 participating cafes at this event. It's a huge community effort.
可以喝哈，谢谢。
来，我帮你拍一下。
哦，好，谢谢。
喝喝看你，哎，口罩拿起来呀。
哦，就可以了。
可是你怎么喝？
我没有换那个。
没关系呀，来，我拍你喝。
啊，我要喝吗？
对呀。怎么样？给我们讲评一下。很好喝。
很好喝。
好，我也来一点。
来，这边是您的。
好，谢谢谢谢。咖啡。
我们的咖啡有分5大洲，那中南美洲、南美洲、亚洲、非洲跟大洋洲。
According to our barista, they have coffee from Central America, South America, Africa, Asia, as well as Oceania. When asked about what she recommends, she highly recommended us to try the Taiwanese coffee. And believe or not, this coffee actually tastes like tea a little bit because of the soil, which used to be used for tea.
因为他们的地理环境非常好。
它是玫瑰花或是牡丹花、茉莉花那种。
好。
然后它热的和冰的话，呈现的方式也不一样。
哦。
对。
好，那我们就尝尝看吧。
OK。
好。
那你今天想喝热的还是冰的呢？
我要喝热的。
热的花香会比较重一点。
好。然后酸性会比较低一点。
OK， 可以。
好，那我们就来一杯热的。所以这个所以你是先把它弄湿。One important tip I will always remember is that you gotta wet the coffee filter because the paper filter always have a paper taste. Get a thorough tutorial on how to make my pour over coffee. It's about evenness of the water and where you pour it and how long you wait between, the first pour and the second pour, so on. We had such a fun time at the coffee festival. Unfortunately, how many coffees can you actually drink in an afternoon? We had to call it quits before we all have too much coffee and stay up all night. My takeaway from my tasting of coffee so far is that coffee tasting and drinking is not just about waking you up. It's also about relaxation, about enjoyment. Ooh, here's my lovely friend Emily. Emily is from Wanhua. Her family's from Wanhua, and she's going to take us around Wanhua for some little treat. after so much coffee, we need some real traditional Taiwanese taste. We decided to come and have some 青草茶, which is a kind of herbal tea. That's super refreshing for the summer. And here it is. 青草巷, the Herbal Alley, is another symbolic landmark in Wanhua. All around 青草巷, you've got traditional herb vendors. Emily is taking us to one of the most popular vendors here. So I met a new friend today, whose English name we think is Shopping Zhang, because everywhere we go and everywhere we stop by, she will buy something, and it's always food. And now we're in a traditional Chinese pastry shop, and oh my goodness. Shopping Zhang! Yes, This bakery offers a lot of traditional pastry. These are molds for making traditional pastry. So pretty, right? Back on the street of Wanhua again, Emily is taking me to find something that's traditional and that's really yummy. Coffee and drinks, we're ready to have a little Taiwanese snack, Tiembula. What is Tiembula? I will show you in a moment. So, what is Tiembula? Well, the shortened version of it is that you ground up some meat or fish, season it, shape it, and cook it into Q 的 然后它的酱甜甜的，还有一点辣辣的，对不对？ This is a food cart that the restaurant started out with. Apparently, the owner became so successful with his restaurant that he had more time. He started taking up painting. Their Tiembula is so popular because it has this QQ texture. And Q actually is just a texture that's elastic, firm, not mushy, and not hard. It's kind of unique to Taiwanese. I still can't believe how much fun we had in Wanhua this afternoon. What made Taipei such a special place is that the old and the new can coexist side by side. Now, many friends have been asking me, well, so what's happening with your kids? Haven't seen them for a while. Well, Jamie's in school in Taipei, and he's in sports, so I hardly ever see him. He's so busy. And Corinne just arrived in Taiwan last week, and she's in quarantine. And I promise you will see her very soon. And for now, I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, comment, and don't forget to ring the little bell when you subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
椰子吐司，
哦，那好吃。
好吃哈。